What would happen if the sun suddenly died? Not exploding, not disappearing instantly, simply dying. Surprisingly, Earth wouldn't notice immediately. Because sunlight takes approximately 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth. 8 minutes later, the sky suddenly turns black. For the first time, stars become visible during daytime. Solar panels around the world immediately stop producing electricity. Fortunately, our atmosphere and oceans store enormous amounts of heat, preventing Earth from freezing immediately. But this temporary protection won't last forever.
Within just 1 week, Earth's average surface temperature would fall below freezing, dropping to approximately -17 degrees Celsius. Without sunlight, photosynthesis would immediately stop. Plants could no longer convert light into energy. Plants form the foundation of most ecosystems. As they disappear, entire food chains begin collapsing. Humanity would immediately begin adapting. Scientists, engineers, and governments would search for ways to survive. Underground facilities would offer protection from the extreme cold, becoming some of humanity's most valuable refuges. Nuclear power could temporarily sustain human civilization, providing heat, electricity, and life support systems. Life on Earth would be transformed. Entire societies would reorganize around survival. But this was only the beginning. As weeks became months, Earth would continue to cool. And after 1 year, our planet would become almost unrecognizable. After 1 year, Earth's average surface temperature would drop to approximately -73 degrees Celsius. Cold enough to make most of the planet uninhabitable. Oceans would begin freezing from the surface downward, forming enormous layers of ice across the globe. But surprisingly, the deepest parts of the oceans could remain liquid for thousands of years, protected by Earth's internal heat. Most cities on Earth's surface would become impossible to inhabit. For humanity, life above ground would become increasingly difficult. Human survival would likely depend on underground colonies, sheltered from the extreme cold above. Food production would rely heavily on artificial lighting systems, allowing crops to grow without sunlight. Geothermal energy could become one of humanity's most valuable resources, providing heat and electricity deep beneath the surface. Despite these devastating conditions, life on Earth would not disappear entirely. Some forms of life would continue to endure. Far beneath the frozen oceans, entire ecosystems could continue to survive, hidden from the darkness above. These hydrothermal vents release heat and chemicals from Earth's interior, creating unique environments capable of supporting life. Unlike plants on the surface, these organisms do not depend on sunlight. Instead, they rely on chemosynthesis, using chemical reactions to produce energy. Some microorganisms, known as extremophiles, can survive conditions that would be lethal to most life, making them some of Earth's most resilient survivors. If humanity survived, our future would likely unfold underground, dependent on technology, energy, and careful resource management. Future generations would grow up in a world unlike anything we know today, a civilization adapted to permanent darkness. Meanwhile, Earth would continue its journey through space, cold, dark, and forever changed. Even in the absence of the sun, life finds remarkable ways to persist, demonstrating the extraordinary resilience of life on Earth. The sun is far more than a source of light. It powers Earth's climate, drives the water cycle, and fuels nearly every ecosystem on our planet. From the food we eat to the oxygen we breathe, our existence is deeply connected to the energy provided by the sun. Our survival depends upon an extraordinary balance of cosmic conditions, conditions that make Earth uniquely suited for life. In the vastness of the universe, Earth is only a small world orbiting an ordinary star. Yet it is the only home we have ever known. Understanding scenarios like this reminds us of something important. The systems that support life on Earth are both extraordinary and fragile. For now, our sun continues to shine, and perhaps understanding how much we depend on it can help us appreciate just how remarkable our world truly is. Because in all the darkness of the cosmos, Earth remains our only home.